Has the interpreter had an opportunity to speak with the defendant in the breakout room?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, wonderful. Then we are certainly ready to proceed. Thank you all for coming back on. Ms. Mack, I'm going to have you read the case number into the record for me.
Judge. It's SP 115-63371.
Thank you. And so I'm going to have the interpreter, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words as spoken by the parties in this matter and that you will do so completely and accurately without any additions or deletions? So help you God.
I do, Your Honor.
Thank you. Please state your name as well as your qualifications.
Sure. Yusuf Hermes, Yousif Hermiz, qualified court interpreter in the Arabic language.
All right. Thank you, counsel. Thank you, Mr. Hermes. All right, Mr. Rosenthal, place your appearance on the record for me.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Matthew Rosenthal, P84807.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Rosenthal. And Mr. Fikens.
Thank you and good afternoon. Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P31894, on behalf of Mr. Ali.
All right. Wonderful. Mr. Ali, let me have you state your full name for the record. You may interpret.
Yes. السيد علي ممكن تقول اسمك الكامل للمحكمة؟
لازم قول اسمك الكامل. اسمك كمان علي.
Your Honor, we had earlier discussion with Mr. Ali and his nephew who was interpreting for him. He said he's got a hearing impairment and he lost his hearing aid and it cost $3,000. He cannot replace it. And besides that, he was pointing to his tongue that he's got a speech impediment too. And I talked as loud as I could and he could not hear me. And his nephew was interpreting what I was saying to him. So it's a unique situation. I don't know how you want to handle it and proceed with it.
Mr. Hermes, are you able to hear the nephew talking and explaining
Yes.
to him?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes,
Will
and
you
I
be
can
able to
confirm.
Yes, that's my next question. Will you be able to confirm to the court that he is in fact saying, I want you to still interpret, and then the nephew can, and then I need you to confirm that what the nephew is saying is accurate.
I can do that, Your Honor, and I can hear the nephew very clearly.
All right, very good. Mr. Fikens, do you have any objections, you or Mr. Rosenthal, to the court using that process?
No, Your Honor, we thank the court for doing this way. I think it's the right way to do it.
No, Your Honor, no objection.
All right, wonderful. Thank you all. All right. And so, Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding?
السيد فايكنز كيف راح نتقدم اليوم بالقضية؟
I need the nephew to speak very loudly so that Mr. Hermes can understand. Hold on, nephew. I need you to speak loudly and into that microphone so that Mr. Hermes can interpret what you're saying to your uncle.
حاول تتكلم بصوت عالي إبراهيم لحتى أنا أسمعك وأقول للقاضية أنه أنت تكلمت الكلام الصحيح.
تمام.
قل له.
ايش اقول له؟
He says, what should I say to him? That سيد فايكس بيقول أنه اليوم راح نتقدم بالقضية وأنت تتكلم بصوت عالي. مفهوم؟
نعم.
Yes, understood.
يكلمني وأنا أكلمه. تمام. تمام.
He says, yeah, I will, interpret for you and you say what you want to say and I will say it for the interpreter.
All right, very good. Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding on today?
Judge, if
Hold on, let him interpret.
Okay. ده تسأل القاضي المحامي كيف راح نبدأ بالقضية اليوم. قل له للسيد علي.
Hold on, Mr.
الحاكمة تسأل المحامي الذي يحقق للمدينة كيف بنمشي بالقضية. Okay.
Yeah, Your Honor, the interpreter confirms the interpretation by the nephew.
Okay.
Your Honor, if my client pleads guilty to driving with an expired license, the court would consider reducing that to failure to display.
تقول المحكمة إذا بيوافق على العرض راح نخفض التهمة إلى أنه فشل أن يبين أو يعرض إجازته في الوقت المحدد. تفضل ترجم.
المحامي يقول إذا قبلت المحكمة ينزلوها بدل أنت ما تسوق بدون لايسن، ما كانش معك اللايسن، هم ينزلوها إن أنت ما وريتهمش بس.
Yes, Your Honor. I confirm the interpretation by the nephew.
Okay. All right. Mr. Ali, please raise your right hand.
السيد علي ارفع يدك اليمين.
ارفع يدك اليمين هكذا.
Yes, that was correct.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
هل تقسم أنه الكلام اللي حتقوله والشهادة اللي تعطيها تكون الحقيقة وكل الحقيقة والله يساعدك؟
أنت تحلف أن أنت تقول لهم الصدق وما تكذب، هو الصدق. Yes.
Yes, I confirm the interpretation by the nephew.
Thank you, Mr. Ali. You may place your hand down, and Mr. Fikens, you may proceed with your questions.
سيد
you.
علي نزل ايدك ها والسيد فايكن حيبدي هو بالكلام.
هو المحامي كعلم.
Yes, the message was relayed.
Sir, do you understand that you have a right to a trial?
سيد علي هل أنت تفهم أنه أنت من حقك يكون عندك محاكمة؟
أنت هو يعلمك أنت تفهم أن أنت تقدر تفعلها ترايل، يعني
مش حكمت ما تعرف محامي
yeah, whatever his lawyer wants.
Well, he's saying whatever the lawyer wants, but he conveyed to him that he had the right to a trial.
Mr. Fiken?
If that is a yes, then you understand that you'll be pleading guilty today. Is that correct?
وانت تفهم اليوم بالعرض انه لازم تقول انه انت مذنب، تفهم هذا الشيء؟
هو اليوم يقول أنت لازم تقول أنا مذنب، لكن أنت تعترف أنا مذنب ويساعده.
ما أعرف على العتم ما.
Okay, he said he's sorry, he can't pronounce it, he can't say it, but yes.
Yeah, what I could not
Yes.
understand what the witness was saying, but the nephew interpreted to Mr. Ali what was said.
So you won't have a trial today. You understand that?
هل تفهم انه انت اليوم اذا اعترفت انه انت مذنب ما عندك اي حق بالمحاكمة؟ هل تفهم هذا الشيء؟
يعني اليوم ما بيش معك يعني يقيسونك الترايل، اليوم بس ايش ما قال الحاكم تدفع. اوكي.
There was something not conveyed, Your Honor. قل له انه ما عنده اي بعد حق بالمحاكمة، ما في محاكمة، بس يعترف انه هو مذنب بالعرض المقدم له.
اليوم ما بيش محاكمة، اليوم لما تقول أنا أيوة خلص. اوكي.
Yes, that was conveyed that he would have to admit that he's guilty and he waives his right to a trial.
And you're making this decision freely and voluntarily.
وانت تاخذ هذا القرار بملء ارادتك وطوعيا، صح؟
يعني اليوم أنت تقول أيوة للمحكمة أنت من نفسك. Yes.
Yes, it was conveyed correctly. And he said yes.
Your Honor, I'm satisfied as to his constitutional waiver. May I do a factual basis?
Yes, you may.
اوكي، انا ارضى بالحقائق المقدمه وخليني اتاكد من الحقائق بالقضيه. ترجم له.
هو قبل المحامي على أن أنت قلت أيوة والآن هو بيمشي القضية عليه.
نقول له انه يعني راح يثبتون الحقائق انه بفلان يوم كان دا يسوق وما كان عنده اجازه.
اليوم بيتكلم الحاكمة إنه إيش من يوم كنت سوق إيش ما كنت سوق يكلمها بالحقائق. Okay.
It was conveyed correctly, Your Honor, by the nephew.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, on the date of this ticket, were you driving a car in the city of Detroit?
في هذا اليوم اللي كانت حصلت المخالفة كنت بسوق سيارة في مدينة ديترويت.
يوم حصلت الورقة حق التيكت أنت كنت تسوق سيارة بديترويت. Detroit, مسكو. Yes.
Yes, it was conveyed correctly, Your Honor, and the answer was yes.
And were you driving without, were you driving with an expired driver's license?
وكنت أنت بتسوق بإجازة كانت منتهية يعني نافذة المفعول.
أنت كنت تسوق واللايسن منتهي خلص. Yes. Yes.
It was conveyed correctly, and the answer was yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. I am satisfied.
شكرا سيدة القاضية، وأنا مكتفي وراضي بهذا الوصف.
المحامي يقول لها شكرا.
Thank you, he's saying.
All right. I am accepting the plea of guilty and amending the charge to failure to display. And I am ready for sentencing.
أنا بقبل بجوابك أنه أنت مذنب بالتهمة المخفضة أنه فشلت أن تعرض الإجازة، وأنا مستعدة لأصدر العقوبة ضدك.
الحاكمة تقول هي قبلت حق المحامي حقك أنه أنت إيش قلت له. الآن هي بتفعل الحكم الحاكم. Okay.
Yes, it was conveyed correctly by the nephew, Your Honor.
Mr. Fikens,
Thank you, Judge. He does wish to get his license back, and he's working to do this. He wants to do the right thing.
هو بيحب أنه يحصل إجازته مرة أخرى، وهو مستعد أنه ينفذ شروط المحكمة.
المحامي يقول علم أنه أنت اشترك ترجع اللايسنس حقك وتدفع كل حاجة. صلح. Yes.
Was conveyed correctly by the nephew.
We stand ready for sentencing, Judge.
وإحنا حاضرين لإصدار العقوبة من قبل القاضية.
المحامي علم هو جاهز يتكلم.
Confirmed by the interpreter for the nephew.
all right. I'm assessing costs in the amount of $200 and the fine will be $50. The total amount assessed today is $250. How quickly can Mr. Ali get that paid?
أنا حأعطي عقوبة $200 لمصاريف المحكمة و50 غرامة، المجموع $250. أمتى بيقدر يدفع هذا المبلغ؟
الحاكمة تقول 200 حق المحكمة و50 زيادة 250. متى تقدر تدفعها؟ Yes, today. Good.
I can pay today, and the interpretation was correct by the nephew.
All right, so let's pay it on today. Ms. Mack, once he pays it and provides a receipt, or you can check the system that he's paid it, we can close it out. If he doesn't pay it today, please put it on my docket for Tuesday of next week at 10:30 a.m. He'll have to come back to court.
اوكي بدها تقول القاضية ان اليوم لازم تدفعها $250 ويتكلم مع السيدة اسمعك او مو يتكلم، هي حتشيك حتنظر في الموضوع اذا هو دفع المبلغ وعنده وصل انه دفع المبلغ. اذا ما يدفع المبلغ اليوم راح يحضر محكمة مرة اخرى يوم الثلاثاء القادم الساعة 10:30. ترجم له.
الحاكمة علم انت اليوم تدفع 250. إذا ما تدفع 250 لازم ترجع تكلم الكليرك حقها تخلي اسمك والملف، ولازم ترجع يوم الثلاث محكمة الساعة 10:30. لازم اليوم تدفع 250.
Everything was conveyed correctly, Your Honor, by the nephew.
All right. Thank you. Thank you all for coming back on to service Mr. Ali. You all be safe out there in the weather.
Thank you.
Thank
كل
you.
شكرا سيد علي وحضرنا. Okay, go ahead. Nephew wants
I
to say something.
apologize for Monday because I was telling him in his ear because he can't hear. And
Okay, I
that's what we
understand.
tended to them.
I understand. We just have to make sure we're doing things the right way, okay? So thank you for
Judge. God bless.
trudging through the snow. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day,
Right.
everybody.
Thank you. You all have a good day. I'll see
You
the
too.
remaining parties at 1:15.
Yes, Judge, thank you.
Thank you,
Alright.
Judge.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, Judge, thank you.
Thank
Sorry for
you.
that. Thanks for coming back so quickly, everybody.